better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the mound today, Shota Imanaga. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Fought off foul. Just missed. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
2-2 count.
Now all even up. Swing and a ground
Foul
ball. And foul ball. Comes the 2-2. Got him swinging.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And here is Jordan Westburg. He swings and fouls one off. One out, base is empty. That one almost got him. And now the lefty. That one way inside. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The 2-2. Out to short. Turner tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Gunnar Henderson stands in now and watches strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside. Now 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Zach Eflin.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now, Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Laureano hauls it in, and there's one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Trey Turner.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Kyle Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. And Tucker is retired.
Batting third, the center fielder,
Aaron Judge at the plate.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Judge waits. Inside, just missed. Check swing, no appeal. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Henderson throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Now it's the rookie DH, Kobe Mayo. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Second inning here, no score. In the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch just misses. O'Neill, the base runner at first with 1 out. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. The throw to second is offline. The throw comes in too late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting 1, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
2 on, 1 out, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And fouled off.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Got him! And he's ready registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now here is Cedric Mullins. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Laureano comes up to hit. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the 2nd game of the series. And ball 1.
That's inside.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Turner makes the play, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Up and in, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And Devers hits that one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Giancarlo.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Down and away for ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Riley Green. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Just missed. Two outs. Just off the outside edge. 3-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Laureano trying to get there. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Orioles 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Shota back to work. And there's a strike. Mateo starting up the middle at second, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Outside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Green makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Fouled off down the right side. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. This one chopped up the middle. Henderson fires to first in time.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one ripped way back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. And that one missing low. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third.
Yeah! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Little chopper rolls foul. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Just missed. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here's the Orioles DH. Kobe Mayo. Fly to center his first time. Mayo turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Man at second. That one hit to right. Tucker makes the grab, 1 away. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. On a line out towards center. And a base hit right there. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One gone, runner at first. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one hooked foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Rutschman at first, one gone. That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one misses, and the count's full. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the lower 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. That's to third. To second, there's Bichette. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And another ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. That misses. Ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time. And that
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Devers now. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Man at first, one away. Ground ball up the middle. And there's a hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Went down on strikes his first time through. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 strikes.
And that's a fair ball. Around third. The throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they trail by 1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I know there's a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, 1 out. Next to hit, Riley Green. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground to third, might be 2. Here's Mateo for 1, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Oriano.
That's outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
That's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Westberg in the box again. Takes a strike. Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball
downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Orioles held in check there. They lead it 2-1. Here at Wrigley Field, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
No outs, runner at first. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Breaking ball misses down and away. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And a base hit on a line. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
First and second, no outs. And up next for Chicago, Bo Bichette doubled his first time up. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to Henderson. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Trey Turner. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Contreras crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs, runner on first. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Turner runs. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Turner at second with 2 down. And downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Lifted in the air, right field. Laureano should have this one. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the 6th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson in his 4th year, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Shota back to work. Just off the outside edge.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next
That's
offering
ball two.
is down low.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one fouled off, 2-2. On the ground right side. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here's Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 2. There's a strike at the knees. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green settles under it. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now that the designated hitter, Kobe.
So digging in, Kobe Mayo. First offering and it just misses. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Two outs. On the ground to third, Devers tosses to first. That's out number 3. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here is Aaron Judge. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that one is downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now that
Here's Rafael Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can
Counts
expect this
1-0.
hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
One down, base is empty. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And a strike to Devers. And it's even up. Just misses the mark outside the zone. To the right side, Mateo. Over to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. There's the strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano up and loosening in the pen. Baker getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. 6 innings behind us. All square at 2-2. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of inning number 7. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Oh, 1 now. That one hammered but pulled foul. Just off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Good job to fight that one off. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Cedric Mullins digs in now. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Snap throw to first. Mountcastle gets back easily. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Shota really keeping a close eye on him now. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
And now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Ramon Laureano. He's been a great free agent sign. And ball 1 to the right fielder. And another ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, That's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jorge Mateo. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. That one the other way. Balls it into end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yennier Cano.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So up now for Chicago, Riley Green. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Nope, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Wilson Contreras, the next Cub to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Here's a high chopper. Henderson on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Armstrong.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next is the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across. Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In for a strike. 2-2 now.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit.
Chopper to second. Mateo to the plate. Save. It's 3-2. One down, runner at first. Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. But they push across one run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 3 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kyle Finnegan on for the 30th time this year. And that is out of play. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Bichette whips it to first. One up, one down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Tied. Ow! A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across, and O'Neill is retired. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 3-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, Trey Turner now.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just
that ball went out.
missed. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. King Tuck goes down on strikes. Here comes Aaron Judge. On the corner for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Good late sink
ball,
on
2
that
strikes.
fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pitch
1
misses,
ball,
and
2
it's
strikes.
1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And that's
2-2
outside.
Full count.
Rafael Devers waiting to hit for the Cubs. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Devers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
1-1 now. Inside corner for a strike. Judge off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Inside, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a bouncer towards third. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left on. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 3 and the Orioles 2. On the north side of Chicago. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely. No outs. Runner at first. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So up next, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game. All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch way upstairs.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Next pitch, not close, up high. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
So the tying run at second. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
He's 2 outs away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 1 out. Strike 2. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. That clips the corner. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Just missed. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. And that one fouled off. The Orioles down to their final strike. Here's a 2-2. And that's outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is